right, welcome to collective reading. So we're going to go ahead and pull the cards. We're going to start with an animal deck here. So let's get an animal spirit for collective source. What do we need to see from this deck? The Swan. And let's get a crystal, something for collective to soak up the energy of. So what we need to see from this deck source. We need to see from this deck. Hello, hello, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. We need to see from this deck source. These crystals like really actually work because I've been having some kind of crazy dreams and so what does collective need to see from this deck from the crystal source? We have Tanzanite. It's about transmutation, illumination, and psychic. That there so you can soak up that energy. Good morning, T. Good morning, guys. It's not the swan's about like grace and elegance. Some of you could be reconnecting with something from the past too, is kind of what I'm getting with that swan energy. But let's see. Let's get a little bit more for collective. You did, T? Okay, I can get you out the collective. Okay, so a little bit more for collective source. What do we need to see from this deck? Oh, Jupiter and Capricorn, Venus and Scorpio with secrets. That's very like psychic. Yeah, a lot of you are very psychic. Okay. Wow. Some of you kind of like looking beneath the surface, trying to get answers here. Jupiter's about higher learning, so a lot of you are gathering information. Venus is about love, finance as well. So let's pull. I'm going to start with the towel, and then kind of like dig into the reading here. So let's see. What do you see from this deck source for collective? Wow. Okay. Yeah, so you're starting new beginnings here. You are being adaptable, sensitivity to others, receiving guidance, bringing out the beauty, self-expression. And there is difficulty in beginning, but you're starting a new beginning, something you can't go back from. It's like once the egg is hatched, it's like you're stepping into this new beginning. You could have doubts and fears because there's some inexperience with something new that you're approaching, but you are going to get stronger, you know. So I do feel that you are looking at something in a brand new way, with the baby coming out of the mind, birthing out of the lotus. So this tells me you've went through something challenging with the lotus energy, and it's like there's this rebirth that's happening. Make sure you're grounded, getting your legs strong, because it's like you're in this new beginning and you might feel a bit wobbly, right? But make sure that you're staying grounded and trying to stay balanced. Don't be mindful of impulsive action coming up. But you are learning, right? So let's look at the swan here. Yeah, it's about dignity, beauty, and elegance. Oh, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. So, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and the swan gently guides you with loving intuition and divine feminine energy to recognize your own beauty and grace. We did see that at the bottom of the deck with the towel. This type of beauty is inherent and does not depend on what you do and what your age is. It is simply the splendor of who you are on the soul level. You know, you're transforming with the snake eating its tail, tapping into this kind of really defined feminine energy with this Venus and Scorpio, this psychic sensitivity. Some of you really interested in the occult. I mean, that's obvious, right? Some of you really interested in the occult. Understanding the mysteries of yourself. You could really be into psychology, things like that. When you connect with this part of yourself, you radiate elegance and allure that is beyond skin deep and beyond measure. Your beauty is timeless. When you recognize yourself as this wonderful being of light, you can heal the wounds of the ugly duckling who didn't feel they belonged. So you're seeing yourself in a new light. You're seeing your surroundings in a new light. Like there's a shift in perspective here, perception. The swan gives you permission to be soft with yourself, to shed the layers that no longer belong to your truth. When you face jealousy, competition, or judgment, instead of feeding insecurities and shame, spread compassion and love. Love yourself unconditionally and show others and your flock how it's done. Some of you could be dealing with jealousy or competition or like judgment, but I feel like you are self-actualizing. It's like there's this transformation. You're staying grounded because you understand like the psychology behind it with the Venus and Scorpio. So let's look at the stone that's here. Tanzanite, transmutation, illumination, and psychic, connecting you to the spiritual realms and beyond. Tanzanite assists in living with more awareness and bringing spirituality into your day to day. It helps navigate your journey between altered states of consciousness, from deep meditation to accessing psychic powers. Metaphysical abilities are enhanced with this stone, creating a direct line of communication between you and your spiritual team. Tanzanite unveils your true path, transmuting the old into the new and acknowledging that the road is ever winding, your journey in constant flow. Trust your path. It's Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Jupiter. Wow. Yeah, many of you have like this psychic sensitivity to others, like you're an empath. And so you have to discern what's your energy, what's not your energy. And many of you have dealt with projections, and I think you understand the psychology behind it, that those were just projections of the other people or persons, like shadow, their wounding, what's their fears, what they don't like about themselves, that type of thing. It's bringing about healing as well. So we got Jupiter in Capricorn. Yeah, you're taking like full responsibility of your current position, and you're applying control in order to remove yourself from a very difficult situation that you're dealing with. Some of you putting in a lot of long and lengthy work in your career and your projects. Taking on positions of responsibility. And it's like you're finding fruitful and satisfying areas in your life where you're able to exercise care and judgment and decision making. Yeah, you just have to stay grounded here. Move it coming up. Because there might be a desire to maybe act impulsively, but I think it's about remaining grounded because you are dealing with some sort of something new in your life here. You do have strong ethics. Yeah, and make sure you're remaining flexible too, as well. Make sure you're not being too rigid. Remain flexible also. And we have Venus and Scorpio. This one's quite interesting that we have this. Yeah, Venus, let's look at Venus. Venus was the goddess of love. Venus suits shows where and how one's search for love and companionship will reveal itself. Some of you are dealing with issues, dealing with relationships, dealing with love. They indicate how we relate to the environment and other people, and show whether we prefer freedom and independence or closeness and intimacy in our relationships. The Venus are a guide to all things we value, and therefore also linked with money possessions. It also relates to different personality types, appreciation of art and beauty. So beauty is in the eye of the beholder, very interesting with the swan. I think you're seeing like the beauty within you, the beauty in yourself. You're bringing out that grace. But above all, the association of Venus is love, marriage, and the ability to attract others. So many of you are dealing with connections here. You may feel like you don't have all of the facts in the situation, you know? Some of you are dealing with a passionate love affair. Some of you are dealing with jealousy, right? So this is an expression of extreme jealousy with the swan here, remember? And I think it's about meeting it with compassion and love, not allowing it to throw you off balance. Because you're very passionate and loyal. There's also a lot of intense sensual energy here. Be mindful of your emotions, because your emotions and desires can be intense as well. So I think it's about responding with grace here with the swan. Because you're very psychic, very intuitive. And this is definitely about psychic ability as well with the Venus and Scorpio. And you may tend to like sacrifice for those that you love without a second thought. But keep your expectation grounded, because letdowns can turn into cold indifference. So just keep your expectations like practical, grounded. Because you could sacrifice a great deal and then feel underappreciated. So the thing is about aligning with your values, and as long as you act from like your values and what's important to you, the response or reaction isn't going to throw you off balance, because your intentions were good, and have good boundaries. Like, don't over sacrifice, don't over give. Some of you are very interested in your inner mysteries and occult arts. Interesting. So let's look at the changing lines here for collective. I turned right to it. So you do have quite a few. So you get a lot going on, collective. There's a lot going on here. So we got relaxing into the flowing quality of change will support your ability to respond spontaneously and with the right timing. You can trust in your heart to see you through these times, and the heart is always on the side of spontaneous and real. You're being given an opportunity to play a vital part in the now as it unfolds. Unburdened by motivations and plans for the future, you will feel light and spontaneous in whatever you participate in. This experience of deep connectedness to the whole is awe-inspiring. Human life has become a commodity that needs to be safeguarded against any possibility that the unexpected will happen. This attitude has been deeply conditioned to all of us by the collective mind. Remember that it has nothing to do with your basic innocent nature. Don't feel ashamed to be awkward, or uncertain among people who seem to know what they are doing. The most important thing is that you stay close to your own truth and follow the dictates of your own heart. And we did get that. That came through very strongly. We have life as a gradual flowering that unfolds the unique potential of every being and unfailingly supports that uniqueness and realizing its divine nature. In the East, the realization of divine nature is called enlightenment. It is a return to innocence after a fall from grace. It is to be twice born, once a Gautama, then a Buddha, once a Jesus, then a Christ. The return to innocence is a birthright of every human that has ever been and will ever be nurtured by life on this earth. Trust that this inner unfolding will take you through the present times and let nature take its course. So it's like you're being reborn, collective. Like being reborn. Following your heart. So let's get a little more here. Tell us more about this for collective. Hey, Agnes. I need to see from this deck source. Yeah, it's like you may be enduring challenges in relationships, but I do see you focusing on self-improvement. Then you could be feeling kind of tired from work. You could be feeling a bit strained, but I do see you persevering. This is the Nine of Wands here, being very resilient, persistent and resilient. It says the final battle before success. I do see you planning. Optimism. There is exciting possibilities in love. So you could be dealing with a fleeting romance, but I do see some of you starting new projects or positions, embracing risk at work, enthusiasm for challenges. Yeah, temptation to spend impulsively. So watch your finances because you do have this kind of impulsive energy here. But follow your heart. And the moon. Some of you having doubts about love. You feel like there's things you can't see. Some of you are dealing with confusion at work, a lack of clarity, uncertainty in financial decisions maybe. But I do see achievements here with the Three of Pentacles. So you working together on projects with others, teamwork. Some of you may be wanting to take your talents, your skills in a more public way. The Three of Pentacles can represent that. But Page of Wands, this is like reinventing yourself. You're going to be pushing past resistance when it comes to this new beginning. But first, you're working on your perspective and bringing out your inner light as you're grounding yourself with this control here. You got good luck when it comes to things that you're putting an effort towards, that you're working on with the Jupiter and Capricorn. Do you feel like you're seeing like areas in your life, or maybe you did act a little impulsively, or you didn't come from like this grounded place? I think you're realizing that, or you're seeing that, and you're giving yourself grace. And you are heading towards the sun. There's a sun in the background in this deck here. It's like you're reaching for the sun here. For enlightenment. Where do we see that? I think this one. Is this making sense for collective? I hope this is helpful. What do we need to see from this deck source for collective? I think it's like with the moon in this card, just make sure like you're grounded before you take action, because you're dealing with something new and you're moving into new experiences. But you will overcome these doubts and fears, and you will become stronger. I think it's about taking grounded steps here. Let me see from this deck. I got you, Gypsy. You got a question from yesterday, too, Gypsy. So let's see. Let's get what we need to see from this deck source for collected. Egregore, this is collective belief, emotional energy created by a group, spirit-like force, shields from consequence, fuels influence. So how do you feel like you're reinventing yourself? Very interesting here, that card. You're also tapping into your psychic body, is what I'm getting. You're a trailblazer, pioneering new paths, often changing the landscape for those who follow. Very interesting. I feel like you're seeing yourself with fresh eyes. I feel like you're shedding like projections as well. And you're like becoming your own person with this trailblazer. It's like you're becoming your own individual person. Let's see from this text. Yeah, because some of you could have been dealing with like rejection or feeling abandoned, unfulfilled promises, but it's like you are being reborn here. I'll set these to the side. It's collected need to know swords. That's for collective. Hunter. Yeah, restriction. Yeah, your fixed perceptions might be causing unnecessary frustration or hindering an opportunity. Break free from negativity. Take a step back and find a creative solution to this confined situation. Hunter, you're ready to take on new challenge and venture into uncharted territory. Trust your instincts to adapt to the changing circumstances, and you'll come out stronger on the other side. You're entering into uncharted territory, collective, where you're embracing like your grace, your beauty, your unique beauty. Okay, let's move on to like the career section here. I hope this is making sense. Does this make sense for collective? Let's see. Career for collective source. Yeah, you're working smarter. Yeah, it says, are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the solutions are that simple. Perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally, to start with a clean palette. Oh, yeah, something new. Stick to the basic needs when it comes to spending and put some money aside. You do have options when it comes to investing your time and energy, when it comes to building solid foundation. Stay grounded. You could be flooded with a lot of ideas. So I think it's about making it simple. Let's see. That's for career and finance for collective. I think you're kind of learning as you go. Oh, next level. You do have a lot of luck on your side. It says you're either about to take your finances to the next level or it's time you do. If your finances haven't improved yet, you can be certain they will soon. And there's a chance of something extra in the air. Okay. Career and finance for collective. And just be honest with yourself, because I do see growth as you, and we need to believe in your dreams and passions, follow them. New exciting adventures await if you don't look back, only look to the future. You could be restructuring here. You could be restructuring. I think with the unethical, it's like just make sure that you are, because you have strong ethics, that you're aligning with that you feel like it's in alignment with you. As you're planning. Yeah, because you may feel unfulfilled, but you are getting help when it comes to collaborating, when it comes to gathering information. You do have a green light when it comes to some sort of idea. and to embrace the wisdom of the unknown as you're manifesting something new and you're nurturing it. Yeah, I think it's about not denying your trailblazer, your trailblazer ideas, because you have a lot of luck with that. So let's look at this other deck for collective for career and finance. Something maybe be getting prepared to announce some sort of project or something. The Page of Wands is good news in career, and it can be getting ready to announce some sort of project or that you're ready to take on a path. But I do feel that you are embracing the unknown. There is this new beginning for collective in career and finance and in life in general. Okay, more for career and finance for collective here. Yeah, some of you could have unforeseen delays, right? Delays occur for any number of reasons, some good, some bad, and some might even be a blessing in disguise. Calmly assess the reason for the delay and explore possible solutions. Some of you could have some creative blocks, but I feel like you're going to be busting through those. Yeah. Things are going to be illuminated to you. You're transmuting the old into new and acknowledging that the road is ever winding. Your true path is going to be revealed to you in love and life. But you have making subtle shifts to your thoughts, habits, and behaviors can get you moving again. Identify what's holding you back so you can break through the block and start making progress again. So I think it's about seeing the beauty in yourself with the swan, seeing your uniqueness. Swan is also about creativity. So many of you could be writers or artists in some way. I do see you overcoming this block, though. The sacrifice. I do see like you are working in silence. You are going to start feeling more confident. You're starting to feel more confident in exploring new things and venturing into the unknown. Yeah, that's what you're doing. This emerging courage will help you discover new talents that have been lying dormant within you. Oh wow, that's the Venus and Scorpio there. Pursuing what you truly desire might require significant effort, or you may need to give up something that is precious to you in order to show how important this other option is to you. So it's going to take a lot of effort, certain sacrifices on your part. But you're going to feel more confident here. Ooh, new money. You got some sort of generous offer. Expect to be offered a new opportunity or receive the support that will bring about a much needed change. When this moment comes, you are encouraged to embrace it and say yes. A new opportunity or something new you've been working on will grow to be very profitable. It's a solid foundation with the potential to help you branch out into other areas of your career. So I feel like with that, it's like simplifying with the sacrifice. Maybe you need to simplify. But you do have this new opportunity. And the Page of Wands, maybe you're also working on your psychic gifts or reinventing yourself. With the Page of Wands, is saying, like, allow for this energy to kind of sit with you long enough to take shape and form, especially with the moon. The moon is like allowing your intuition to take shape, these images to take shape and form. You will overcome these creative blocks here. And let's get guidance for career and finance. This other deck that I have. Guidance for career and finance. Okay, Ashley. We need to see from this deck source. Let's see. Oh, interesting. So you do have career fulfillment. Pursue a career that aligns with your passion, yeah, and what's valuable to you, what matters to you. Identify your strengths and interests. Explore related fields and seek roles that offer personal satisfaction. You have workplace relationships. Foster positive relationships at work. Be respectful, collaborate effectively, and support your colleagues to create a harmonious work environment. So it's about networking. Aim for financial independence, increase your income, reduce unnecessary expenses, and invest wisely to achieve the freedom to live on your terms. And seek opportunities for growth in your career. Update your resume, network with industry professionals, and consider further education or training. And let's get one more source from this deck. Again, more about networking and personal branding. Build your personal brand, define your unique value proposition, showcase your skills online, and network strategically to enhance your professional image. Build a strong professional network, attend industry events, join online groups, and cultivate relationships that can offer support, advice, and opportunities. So a lot about networking is going to help you gain a lot of financial independence. It's a good investment. Lets you know what the industry like wants, what people want. Okay. Hopefully that was helpful for collective. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for being patient. And the collectives they're gonna get better. They're gonna get better, I promise. Okay, T. Let me go get some more coffee and I'll be right back. You can, Crystal, of course. Oh, thanks, Gypsy. Yeah, they're going to get better. They're going to get better as I get more comfortable with them. I promise, guys. They're going to get better. But I do see collectives like dealing with like new energies, you know, it's been really tapping in psychically as well. I know Gypsy's psychic. Good things coming in. Okay, let's see. What's the good things coming in for T? Oh, let's use the angel deck. Oh, I forgot to use that deck in a collective. That'd be all right. Let's see. All right, good things coming in for T. Good things coming in for T, Source. Oh, wow. Wow. Growth and watch your relationships and projects flourish. That's like peeking through. You got 0, 0, 0, 0, and 3, 3, 3, 3. You got limitless potential, T. Transformation, serenity, trust, achievement, release, potential, success, and triumph. This is a powerful reminder that anything is possible. If you can dream it, you have the ability to make it a reality. What someone else has can also be yours. Stay calm and trust that what is meant for you will come your way. Release any tension and embrace relaxation, knowing that your potential is boundless. So I see your relationships and projects flourishing because it's like you're tapping into your limitless potential, releasing tension. That feels good, don't it? Release tension and embrace relaxation. Yeah, because it's like you're staying calm and trusting that what is meant for you will come your way, and it will. And you also have social skills about renewal, positivity, confidence, charisma, growth, influence, and inspiration. The challenges you're facing today will eventually fade away, so it's temporary. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to stay positive as your luck may soon take a turn for the better. Now is the time to harness your magnetic energy and inspiring personality. Just be mindful not to let your ego take control. So tell me more about this, Source. What's the good things coming in for T? Come on, Dad. It may take a couple of tries, right? Don't give up. Don't give up, T. Good things coming in for T. Good things coming in for T, Source. Ooh, Sun and Cancer resourcefulness. Holding your vision. I feel like you're going to be collecting like helpful people. Helpful people, certain objects or resources. And you have a very shrewd and like you have a lot of talent that's going to be very useful in your business. You can also be like working on your home, like somehow, like maybe making your environment more conducive to creativity and your and growth. You're gonna be putting down strong roots, and once you do, it's gonna be hard for you to be shaken. But I do see you being very resourceful here. And you have the raven, so this is like very like spiritual. You're also tapping into your spirituality here. Shadow deep work, yeah. Yeah, you're going to be looking within, so you're going to be breaking through some blocks here. Like with the collective, like if you've been experiencing like creative blocks, I do see you're going to be busting through those because you're going to see what it is you have to work with, and maybe you're going to look at it in a different light, like certain resources. Like, how can I use this, but use it in a different way or something? It's like you're realizing the shackles that hold you back are of your own making. That means you can break them. You're gonna be reversing curses, releasing bondage, maybe even healing like generational karma or wounds from the past here. Yeah, aligning your willpower with your intentions to ascend through the portal of this new beginning, to make a lasting contribution to the timeline of your existence. Get ready to fly. Yeah. You could also be gathering information as well with the Mercury and Sagittarius. You could be exploring like other cultures or other something here. Philosophies. You're going to be making decision, Sun and Pisces, to connect your vision to the 3D. It's like you're grounding some sort of dream, some sort of vision here. You're also very in tune with other people's like motivations and stuff like that. It's like you're able to understand on a psychological level like other like human behavior. Let's see what else we get here. Good things coming in for tea, source. Good things coming in for tea. The author, some sort of proposal. As you're educating yourself, you could be learning. You're embracing the opportunity to learn and evolve. And it's going to pave the way for a new life. You have an offer here, proposal, invitation. New opportunities are available to you now. The choice is now yours to grab hold of these opportunities and make the most of this auspicious moment while it's abundant with potential. Wow. So I see you being resourceful, like making the most out of the moment, knowing that what is meant for you is going to come your way. Could be not working as well, or your projects and your relationships are going to be flourishing. Because it's like you're taking this invitation and making the most of the moment, of the present moment. It's like you're a part of this present moment unfolding, like in the collective. It's like you're a part of the present moment unfolding. And in that, there's this limitless potential that you're holding. Let's see what we get from this deck. It's going to be interesting. So what's the good things coming towards for T, Source? You got Triumph here. And you also could be in your creative projects, like kind of branching out into things that are related to the main idea here. You see? Like it's related, but maybe a different facet or something. Let's see, good things coming for T. You're finding a muse here? How's this a good thing? I feel like you're going to be going after what it is you really want. Yeah. How's this a good thing, Source? You also could be like cutting things out of your life that make you feel like you're not, or that aren't in alignment with you, with your values. You're becoming the main character. Yeah, you're stepping into your power. You're going to be shaping the narrative in your life. You're going to be shaping the narrative. You're going to cut out things that make you feel tense or that make you feel restricted. Because we did see, where did we see that? That your restrictions are of your own making. That means you can break them. You can change them by stepping into this main character energy and going after what it is you truly want. And I do see like you're going to be walking away from things that no longer serve because you're stepping into your main character energy. Let's see anything else I get here. What good things are coming towards team? Got a reversal. Releasing toxicity is kind of what I'm getting with that Queen of Swords in reverse. Releasing like resentment and things like that. Yeah. Kind of exposing where that is and following your passions. You're going to be adopting a new approach. It's like you're going to be releasing tension and frustration, yeah, and kind of reigniting your passion for life. Does that make sense? It's like you're getting out of that block, you know? Good things coming for tea, Source. Because it's like you're going to be exposing where things in your life aren't in alignment, you know? And that's like what's causing this frustrations. Yeah. It's like you're going to be bringing to light, like what's causing that frustration. And you're going to be removing that, right? Stepping into that main character energy because you shape the narrative. And having this increase in passion and drive. This is like the Knight of Wands. You're going to be setting yourself apart from competition. Since with many competitors striving for the same goal, success can be challenging. Now is the time to gain a clear understanding of your competitors and set yourself apart. You're going to see where there's envy and deception too. You're going to be evaluating the people in your circle. And there is some disappointment, right? But you are going to gain clarity when it comes to your path to growth. It says if you find yourself creating patterns that lead to disappointment, focus on changing those patterns and make any needed course corrections. Don't let disappointment steal your life energy. And that's like kind of in general here. Because as greater things become available, you are also evolving with each lesson learned. Your knowledge and inner strength continues to grow, slowly unveiling your true, beautiful self. You're going to be gaining strategies about how to get out of this kind of funk here. And you're going to be recognizing, where does this pattern start? Like, what triggers this kind of pattern where I kind of starts like feeling a bit funk? I see the snakes. I'm cleaning house. Yeah, there are some there. And you're going to be exposing, they're going to come to light. Yes. The Seven of Swords in reverse. It's just kind of disappointing, right? Like, yeah, but you're on this path to growth. And you're also going to become aware of like certain patterns, like maybe certain triggers, or how does this energy start? Like, were you kind of feeling a bit of a funk? Like, do you need more rest? Do you need like, where is it coming from? You know, like what begins it, what starts it? And it's like you're going to be molding, changing, liberating yourself because it's in your hands to do. It's people. Yeah. Well, that means like, yeah, you got to focus on what's in your control, right? Like, it sucks, but you can't control other people, you know? You only like you have a choice about who you allow in your energy and what you allow in your mind. Like, there's a Stoic quote. It's like, your mind is the only thing that's truly yours, that you truly own. So guard it with love. Like, guard it, protect it, right? It's the only thing you truly own. You know? Like, even if like you are kidnapped or something, they can't own your mind. Like your mind is the only thing you truly own, that's truly yours, right? So protect it, guard it, make sure you're thinking positive thoughts that, you know, don't allow people to affect you, you know. Right. No, yeah, no, I understand. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that. You know, we are not talking about that. That's different. I'll ask what this opportunity, and you have this flowing river, movement, and acceptance. Don't try to control the uncontrollable. You're already moving forward on your journey. Embrace the current moment, surrender to what is, and just go with the flow, they're saying. Maybe forming new partnerships and your life as well. Yeah, see your projects and your projects and your connections are going to flourish. And you're going to expose things in your life that's like building this kind of resentment. It can be like, um, yeah, you sort of focus on what is in your control, and that's you, right? Your responses, things like that. And I do see you being more resourceful with the resources that you do have. So you're stepping into this limitless potential here. You are going to have success and triumph because you're going to stay calm, knowing what is meant for you will come your way, and knowing that your potential is boundless. And it's going to help open up that creative block. And I want to pull you one more card if you're up for it. You up for one more card? I know it's kind of a big reading, but okay, let's see. Good things are coming towards T. Aw, loyal hearts. Aw. Yeah, you're observing what makes you happy. It's like you're going to be channeling happiness or channeling like peace. I'm just going to be observing it. Like, what makes me happy? You're going to be channeling ideas that kind of light you up as you're grounding the dream. Yeah, it's like you're bringing the moon down. Oh, interesting. I think you're going to get some like really nice ideas as well. There's the moon, and there's you bringing the moon down. It's like you're going to be connecting to this like creative channel, I think. But you have this loyal heart here. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. So you do have loyal people around you, even though there could be snakes in the grass. You do have loyalty around you as well, and Spirit's loyal to you also. And Spirit's saying the good things coming to you is that you do have loyalty, and Spirit's loyal to you as well, and that you are divinely protected, and you're going to be divinely directed. You're already divinely directed. And so loyal, honest devotion, faithfulness, and loyal hearts are being shown to you. Trust in your divine protection. In the prosperity message, your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions, where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Yeah, so you're grounding that dream. Success is finally taking shape. If you're loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you'll be shown proof of your true prosperity. Ooh, yeah. This is a time for a joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner. Yeah, so you're manifesting with Source here, and you will be shown proof of your prosperity. So, yeah, it's like your relationships and your projects are going to be flourishing, basically. It's kind of like a long way to say that, but. You're welcome, T. I hope that resonated. I hope that was helpful. Okay, Gypsy. You just gotta take that potential, own the day, T. Own the day. You got this. Be resourceful, own the day. You want to look at Libra? Okay, let's see. I don't know why I reached for this deck. We're going to get its overall energy towards you with this deck here. What is Libra's overall energy towards Gypsy Source? Moon and Scorpio with power. The sun and the moon there. There's this doorway where he's just kind of laying there. not moving through this door, you know, this to embrace the opportunity with you. He's just kind of dreaming. Let's see. Most passion. So it usually involves emotional fireworks, passion or hate, enthusiasm or indifference. There's rarely middle ground. Yeah, so he has very strong feelings for you. He has this lasting emotional attachment. He is loyal. But he's not expressing these emotions. Yeah. I think he does like get deeply affected, like what happened in the past. I think like he's very sensitive to your energy. Like, and so I think he, you know, he doesn't want to upset you. It says very sensual. So again, he's attracted to you in that way, of course. The Scorpio energy, we all know that. Gypsy always gets the wand. Okay, legend. So it seems like it's kind of the same energy. So let's see his feelings. What's the Libra's feelings for Gypsy Source? Tower. He's kind of like in this period where he feels like he has to choose himself, but he does still feel opportunity for improvement with you. You know, he may feel like the connection needs more solid ground, but he's just kind of outside your gate, you know? What's the Libra's intentions with Gypsy Swords? Gypsy. Girl. He's very intrigued by you, right? And like he's passionate towards you. What's his next actions? What's the Libra's next actions towards Gypsy? You can't, Gypsy. They hid your comments. Hold on, let me see. You can't. It's like it haunts you. The wand haunts Gypsy. It's always right there. You turn around, there it is. Let's see. What is the Libra's next actions towards Gypsy's source? He wants to put an effort. Yeah, it's like there's these past hang-ups and there's insecurity, but he wants to talk to you. He wants to put an effort. He wants to rebuild, yeah? But he's just kind of not doing anything really. He's just kind of outside your gate, you know, where you two can have a connection. He's just kind of dreaming about it, you know, just kind of, you know, like there it is. There's the opportunity right there, you know. I know, right, Gypsy? Yeah, it's like he's cautiously optimistic. He knows that his rigid attitude is like causing challenges. He wants to show you that he cares for you in a practical way. You know? He's trying to stay balanced. He's very attracted to you. There is distance between you two, like the physical distance, 2 4s. He's very interested in you, and it's like he does want passion with you, you know, but there's distance, and he understands how complicated relationships and emotions can be. So he's like, I just need to kind of stay balanced here. But he does intend to have like compassion towards you, maybe be a listening ear if you need one, be kind, supportive. There he is. The light's on, but he's just sitting there. Yeah, he's kind of avoiding, kind of just hanging there, you know, just kind of, the light's on, he's just kind of, see what you get with this deck here. Yeah, it came through again. And there he is, you know. So Libra's feelings for Gypsy Source. Feels like the story's not over, that it's still in development. You know, he feels like he needs to get more information. So Libra's intentions with Gypsy Source. Yeah, it's like she's getting ready to open up that, she's kind of peeking, she's got that door kind of open, right? That's that Queen of Swords, you know? And kind of open. Yeah, I don't know. What's the Libra's intentions with Gypsy? I think more about like how he's feeling, like what he wants to do, you know? What's the Libra's intentions with Gypsy Source? Repeating bad habits, same story, round and round, merry-go-round, round and round and round and round. Yeah. What's the Libra's next actions towards Gypsy? Fear of intimacy, listening to his ego. Like he knows that love is there. He has the clarity there, and he knows that it can happen. But he's fear of intimacy, and he's listening to his ego. Yeah. It's frustrating, Gypsy. He knows that it's there. He's just, yeah, repeating bad habits. Yeah. That's good, Gypsy. Because it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Yeah, because it's like he's like he sees you, but it's like he's overly critical of himself. Like he's overthinking, and he's like, no, like it's gonna overcomplicated. Like, you know. Yeah. You got another question, Gypsy, because you donated yesterday and we didn't answer, remember? Do you want to like save that one for later? Or? Oh. Oh, okay, I see. I got you. Okay. I'll be right back, Ashley. I'm gonna see if my cards came in. I got a playing card deck and a book. I want to see if they came in. I'll be right back. Yeah, they came in. I'm only have read playing cards, guys. I'm gonna I figure we could learn together. Hey, Ashley, are you here? Hey, Cornelius. Ooh. It comes with a book. Nice. You did, Cornelius? Okay. I can get you after Crystal. Oh, look at them. They're kind of neat. Okay, what's your question, Ashley? Yeah, it's very cool. It comes with this little book. So I figured that, oh, what's this in here? The layouts? What's this mean? That's a big old layout right there. Okay, anyway. Sorry. Okay, what's your question, Ashley? Kind of got sidetracked there. Yeah, let's see. Should we go ahead and do this? No, let's see. We'll wait here. Okay, let's see. How is Kay taking the distance here between Ashley and him? He feels like like you two are quarreling. He's in his ego. It's like he's waiting for your return. He's waiting for fulfillment. He feels like you two are quarreling, like there's drama. And he feels like it's like something he's having a hard time trying to figure out here. Because this is like that, I forget, it's the type of knot here. And it's like he feels like it's very complicated, kind of hard to figure out. Mercury and Leo. I got Mercury and Leo. Yeah, it's like it's kind of puzzles his mind. He wants to draw attention to himself. He wants your attention. Maybe wanting to like communicate with you, try and draw you back in. How is Kay taking the distance between him and Ashley? Yeah. Mercury is all about thinking, it's about communication. So maybe wanting to kind of get your attention and kind of smooth situation over. Mercury and Leo, a lot of politicians have Mercury and Leo. So it's like he may be trying to persuade, like he wants to persuade. Yes, that's the Leo there. How is Kay taking okay, let's see. Well, yeah, because we got how he's taking it. So let's see. What's his overall energy towards Ashley's source? Okay. Aw. 2 of Cups. Yeah, he's trying to work through the conflict. Like, he feels like there's a power struggle, but it's like he's trying to come together with you to try to figure it out. Yeah, to kind of put the past behind to create more peace and harmony in the connection with the Two of Cups there. Like, he does want to smooth things over. He does feel this partnership with you. He wants to put an end of hostility. Yeah. Romance, friendship, reconcile. Yeah. What's his next actions towards Ashley, Source? Kay's next actions towards Ashley. Well, he wants to discuss things to kind of get out of this restrictive energy. You know, he's like, he wants to present like ideas to you, solutions. He's also, he's a very lustful person. We know that. Like, he's very attracted to you. So it's like he wants to ignite the spark again. You know, he wants to be grounded. He wants to show that he's there, that he cares, that he's grounded, that he's wants to provide for you, make sure you're okay with the King of Pentacles. How does he plan on resolving the situation between him and Ashley? Yeah, just being grounded, showing that he cares for you in practical ways, that he's going to change, you know, that he's going to be more stable, more grounded, more devoted, more involved. He's going to change. Yeah. He's going to manifest this rebirth, you know. Yeah. How does he see Ashley? Okay. Like you're still there, you know, and that like there's a heart to heart communication with the 2 3s, you know, but that you're kind of maybe a bit emotionally withdrawn right now. Yeah, that's how he plans to kind of deal with it. Like that maybe he sees you someone that maybe not as emotionally invested, but that you're still there, like practically, like because of I'm getting him, you, and a baby here. Maybe you're a bit distant, but that emotionally distant at least, but that you are still there, you know, in some way. But that you're like trying to listen to your own guidance of your heart here when it comes to building a life that you choose, that you want. You know? It's like he feels like you're walking away, following your heart, trying to come up with solutions when it comes to building quality life. He's killing the feelings for you. What do you mean? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Like your feelings are changing. Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's understandable. Right. Yeah. I do see moving forward. Like, I do see trying to talk, trying to get priorities in order. I do see, like, wanting to work on connection, wanting to figure out how you can. Um, I do see him, like, trying to be more grounded towards you. And it's like he's been working on presenting you some sort of new beginning or offer, maybe in regards to him changing. Like maybe he's done some shadow work, not a lot. Queen of Cups is like you're ready to do shadow work. So maybe he's like doing shadow work, trying to work on himself to present a new version of himself to you. Yeah. What's going to happen between Kay and Jen here? I do see holding back because of burden. There's like detachment with the Page of Swords. There's still like something there, but they're kind of, I see on the fence, kind of evaluating situation with the Seven of Pentacles, evaluating to see if it's worth investing in anymore. That's what I'm seeing there. It's kind of a detachment, and he's kind of evaluating if it's worth investing in. You know, he may be kind of wanting to come towards her, but he's holding himself back because of the burden, because of it feeling like too much. Well, he's holding back when it comes. He's trying to do what's right for everyone involved. That's what it looks like. When it comes to like passion, he's holding back. Friendship, they do have some sort of bond, but he may be trying to keep her a little bit of a distance. Maybe kind of putting it on ice for a little while with that Hanged Man. But they can't be friends with one another. It's just I don't know. She needs to have respect for the situation and just leave. And I don't understand this. I don't understand this person. Yeah. Okay, Crystal? Yes. He's got the strength to hold back. You're welcome. Oh, you did, Crystal. Yeah. Good timing. Oh, okay, let's see. What's Corey's thoughts about Crystal? Thoughts in regards to Crystal? Saturn and Taurus. So he does think there's restriction with the Saturn energy. He may feel like he's having restrictions when it comes to advancing socially. He may feel like, there's boundaries here, but there's restrictions and obstacles. He may feel a bit limited. He knows that this is going to require a lot of patience and determination. He's trying to find the best source of success here. He may feel like there's this kind of fear of losing face in the situation. Maybe thinking a bit stubborn. Maybe a bit stubborn right now. It's like he does enjoy you, and he does enjoy seeking pleasure in the connection with you, but he may be a bit stubborn right now. Maybe really focused on finances. Could be. With that Taurus energy. Let's see. How does Corey see crystal source? Saturn and Scorpio with inheritance. Like there's this maze, like trying to figure things out here. Again, more Saturn, more restriction, more obstacles, challenges. But he sees like it's very hard to get to you. I feel like you're the unicorn. Like he feels like it's very hard to get to you. Yeah, but he sees just someone that may be harboring still some resentment, you know? You feel like injustice, so you may be harboring some sort of resentment. which makes it hard to get to you. Like, I think his pride's kind of getting in the way here. You know, it's like he doesn't want to lose face. What's Corey's overall energy towards Crystal? He still loves you. And he wants to come towards you. You know? He's trying to figure out how to sustain connection. He still loves you. Hey, High Priestess. Okay. What's Corey's feelings for Crystal? Yeah, he loves you. He's very intrigued by you. And he wants to figure out how you two can reach a milestone, how you two can have success, maybe ground connection. He's just being a bit stubborn. He could be really focused on finances or something. That might be why he's not responding. Okay, High Priestess, I can get you after Cornelius. His intentions could be to communicate. Yeah, it's like he wants to work on acceptance and forgiveness, to try to present a new beginning for you, towards you. What's Corey's next actions towards Crystal? Hey, High Priestess. He wants to figure things out with the Five of Wands. Like, he wants to talk about things, see how you two can figure, like, if you can sustain connection. Like, he doesn't want to overcome any misunderstandings, things like that with the Five of Wands. He also may think like you might be a bit stubborn too with that Saturn and Taurus energy. Yeah. Yeah, and like he does feel the lack of you. He could be feeling like he's got a lot of burdens, like he's carrying a lot with the 10 of Wands there. He does still feel like you're like his ride or die, like he's known you for a long time. He is trying to come up with solutions here with the Emperor. He may feel that yeah, there's some stubborn energy with the Emperor there, but you got Empress and Emperor here with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. He feels like it's really hard to reach you, to reach the goal, for you to overcome like that kind of still resentment, feeling wronged. He feels like it's kind of hard to figure out, like he's trying to figure things out with the Emperor there. Again, he could be trying to improve his finances. That comes up a lot with him. Yeah. I think he is like trying to get his finances in order, because that's come through quite a few times in regards to his energy. But he does think of you as Empress, someone he wants to commit to, someone like that he loves, you know, someone he wants to renew connection with. You're welcome, Crystal. You're welcome. Okay, Cornelius. Yeah, what was his name? I'm kind of remembering that high priestess. Why so many people trying to pull on your energy? Corbin Dallas. Yeah, that's it. Corbin Dallas. Thanks, high priestess. Corbin Dallas. I love that movie. Come on, cards. Bruce Willis, yeah. Chicken good. It's a good movie. Why are so many people trying to pull on Cornelius' energy? Venus and Capricorn with convention. Let's see, Venus. They may be searching for companionship. They may feel like you're very like confined. And maybe you're kind of being independent right now. Like maybe you're shutting people out. Like maybe you're kind of restricting yourself. Yeah. It may feel like you have some sort of influence as well. Some of you, it's for romance. Like maybe they want you to kind of like assist them in some way too. But that you're very conservative. But that you have a good sense of humor. Like you have a zany sense of humor. So you make people laugh. You're loyal. People want harmony with you. Yeah, maybe because you've distanced yourself. You know, like they feel a bit lack, and maybe you've distanced yourself. Yeah, you've distanced yourself. Maybe you've cut some cords. And usually when you cut cords with people, a lot of times they can sense that energetically. But that you're moving forward. Yeah, because you're leaving them behind. and starting anew. Like you're kind of focused on yourself here and building foundations. You could be getting a lot of attention because maybe you're distancing yourself, you know, and you're kind of releasing past. And they might want you to return because maybe you're fun to hang out with, you're funny. You have a caring nature about you. That you're not making time. You know, you're kind of focused on yourself right now. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of focused on yourself right now and expanding, and you're acting from a sense of principle, you know. That's what I'm getting, Cornelius. I don't know where else to take it because that's pretty straightforward. Yeah. You know, and I see you having new beginnings. And maybe if there's a sense of kind of wanting to control the narrative. Yeah. That you're, you know, you're gaining new experiences, you know, in life. What's your second question, Cornelius? 'Cause I'm not sure where else to take that. It seemed pretty straightforward. It's because you're distancing yourself and they feel you kind of like energetically pulling away and they enjoy your company. They think you're very funny. And let's see. Did the breakup with, hi Asaya, did the breakup with the Virgo X affect relationship with Evan? Did Cornelius' breakup with Virgo X affect the relationship with Evan? Yes or no? No, it didn't. It didn't. Where would you like me to take this, Cornelius? Give me a card that represent Cornelius and Eben's relationship. Ebony's and Cornelius' relationship. Might be feeling a bit restless. I think it is a companionship that you do feel success with. There's a lot of drive, but there could be a bit of restlessness in the connection between you and Ebony. Did you have some sort of argument? This says this one of the readings is an argument. I don't know if you did though. Oh wow, yeah. We have Cornelius and then High Priestess, Asaya. But yeah, so I think you two fond of debate. Like you two enjoy talking to each other. Both of you are quite intelligent and you kind of express yourself verbally to one another. So the communication between you two is very important for the both of you. You're both curious about one another. Though there could be like some restlessness or you miss her. Oh, okay. So that's what it is. A serious disagreement about the Virgo X. So maybe it did have some sort of effect, but not where it's detrimental to the connection. Yeah. Have you talked to her since? Okay, Asai, I can get you after High Priestess. Does Ebony miss Cornelius? Yes. Yes, she does. She does miss you because she felt like you two had a nice bond. So she does miss you, yes. With the lovers. I think she would like to heal it between you two. What's the energy Ebony is like projecting towards Cornelius? And Lily. Stable. Yeah, she does like there's a heart-to-heart communication she would like to have, but the past hang-ups is kind of keeping her stuck. But the energy she's projecting towards you is that of kindness and care and trying to stay grounded despite the past. What does she want in the connection with Cornelius, Ebony? What would she like to happen? Kind of overcome misunderstandings. Because she does like want to defend her beliefs, but she's going to practice self-control because I think she wants to move past the past. So she may want to communicate about any misunderstandings. The Five of Wands. Let's see. I think she wants to move past it. Yeah, because she's recognizing the disagreement. Like she's like dissatisfied the way things are. Yeah, there's still like the disagreement here. Yeah. I'm surprised that came out no, because it looks like it did like affect the connection, yeah? Yeah, it did. Because we're seeing the whole picture now. It did, yes. But I think she does want to gain insight into the disagreement here. Like she does want to move past it, I think. Does anybody want to move past the disagreement and reconcile with Cornelius' source? Nah, Ten of Swords. She's still guarded. Like she does want success, but she still feels hurt. Yeah, she does, but like what happened, it still weighs heavy. It's hard for her to move past it, Cornelius. She wants to move past it, but it's hard for her to. Why is Ebony upset with Cornelius in regards to the Virgo X? Sun in Gemini with versatility. Something about communication, Cornelius. Maybe wanting you to be more mentally and emotionally flexible, but yeah, and I think she kind of felt frustrated because she felt like she was tied to the situation because of you two. But it's like she's intellectually arrogant. It's like she's wanting to force ideas and unwanted information onto you and you weren't accepting it. Yeah. Because she felt frustrated because she felt like tied to you two somehow. I don't know, she sees like this person as like her sister or something. And she was kind of being a bit arrogant and trying to force her ideas onto you and you weren't accepting them. Yeah. Right. Because she feels like she wants to do the right thing for everyone involved. You know? Yeah. That helps, Cornelius. But yeah, that's what I get. I think it did affect the situation. I don't know why it said no, because I think it obviously did affect the relationship between you and Ebony, you know, and in a way, yeah. But she does miss you. I think she does want to overcome the misunderstanding, but she's having a hard time kind of getting past it, you know, but I think she wants to. Yes, she is. I think she's frustrated too because she feels like she got pulled into it with you two, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's the tie then. Hey, High Priestess, are you here? Kind of running a little short on time here. Oh, did you get 3 questions, Cornelius? Okay, I got you. Okay, what's your next question, Cornelius? It's okay, High Priestess. That was my mistake. Why does Monique keep contacting Cornelius? So that's one of the first people that's pulling on your energy. Why does Monique keep contacting Cornelius? Oops. Yeah. Well, you kind of want the same thing, but she doesn't want children. Why does Monique keep contacting? Yeah. Why does Monique keep contacting Cornelius? A little bit of ego. Yeah. A little bit of ego there. She may want, maybe because you don't want, she's like, she may feel like she wants to like kind of prove to herself her own self-worth in a way. So she's being motivated by ego. Oh, so she already has children. Oh. Yeah, she wants to kind of take over control situation. And she has attraction towards you. She has a strong sex drive. And she wants to feel appreciated by you. She may feel like you would be good with children. But she wants to be appreciated and admired by you. And she may want to kind of want you to be she wants to be admired by you, Cornelius. Yeah, she wants to be admired by you and appreciated by you, and she's feeling like she's not getting that. And she has this attraction towards you. Yeah, I bet you are, Cornelius. But yeah, that's why it's like there's this attraction. She wants to be admired by you. You know, she wants you to see her as worthy. Yeah, aw. Because she feels a bond and she wants opportunity. She wants you to kind of see her in a new light, so with mutual respect, so you two can have success and move forward. Yeah. That's why. It's like she feels a bond. She wants you to choose her. Because she feels like there's potential for something quite serious with the Knight of Pentacles. She wants to be valued by you. Yeah, she wants to find a truce, a peace. She wants to find peace with you. In a way, she's wanting like closure, but closure that can bring potential for more in the connection between you two. She wants you to kind of suspend previous judgments and beliefs and allow for a new understanding of the situation where you two can still heal connection and you can still maintain some sort of independence. Yeah. She wants to find some sort of truce or balance in that way. Like she wants to try to figure things out where you two can still have this nice connection because she feels the bond and you can still have some independence, but that the bond is still there. Yeah. Yeah, she wants to maintain friendship with you. And maybe things to lead to more. Yeah, to kind of form a partnership with one another. Maybe you can open up your eyes to like seeing happiness with her. And like she's like, I can bring you what it is you desire if you plant seeds. And she does think you're really good with children. Aw, yeah. And she feels like just because you're kind of at a crossroads doesn't mean you can't enjoy connection with her. Aw. That's what I got for that, Cornelia. Yeah, she likes you. And she wants to express herself, for you to express yourself and still give you some freedom, um, but wanting to build like a connection. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, High Priestess. Okay, let's see. So what's going to happen between High Priestess and Chris, Source? What's going to happen between High Priestess and Chris? Saturn and Virgo with isolation. So kind of dreaming about new beginnings here. But kind of like keeping emotions to self. It looks like someone's trying to pull someone out of isolation here. Into new beginning. Let's see. There's restriction with the Saturn. Let's see. Trying to figure out a system. You may be, there could be harshness, like you may be harsh, you know, on less able colleagues, like, you know, like he would be the less able colleague. But trying to find some sort of system between each other that functions. Yeah, so could be kind of a depressed outlook and isolation. Like someone's more depressed and isolated than the other. I don't think you're feeling isolated. Like one's more easygoing and one's more isolated or depressed. Yeah. I see with the Saturn and Virgo, like feeling restricted, like trying to formulate plan, trying to figure out system here. There's like changes with how you guys are functioning and relating to one another, like changes in routine with the Saturn and Virgo. And just trying to figure out how you can function in society together. Yeah. What's going to happen between High Priestess and Chris? Kind of independence. Yeah. Yeah, trying to collaborate to figure things out, to get priorities in order so you can move forward. But I do see independence from one another. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, co-parenting, yes. There's the child. Yeah, I do see new beginnings here. Kind of burning away what's unhealthy so you can start a new beginning and break down structures that weren't functioning. I do see making a decision on how to approach this beginning, how to approach the co-parenting, figuring things out, releasing what's not in your control, and just kind of getting the priorities in order, what is in your control, so you can move forward like less drama, less friction. Yeah, for the child. Yeah, for the child, it's like you're trying to find alternate ways of connecting, of sharing custody when it comes to this new beginning and the connection. I do see kind of turning away from restriction. I feel like you're coming out of despair and you're focusing on new beginnings. He may still be kind of more depressed than you are. I do feel like you're excited about new journeys with the Page of Wands. Yeah. You're learning how to adapt to this new beginning, trying to figure things out. Yeah, because Saturn's all about responsibilities and boundaries that enable society to function. So you two are trying to figure out how you can function in this new beginning. Like there's limitations, but I feel like you're both trying to apply patience and determination. Trying to find the best route to success. Yeah. It's because of his immaturity. Like, you know, that, like, things, like, you two could have been good, but, like, immaturity, like, his immaturity, his poor choices, you know, and his poor choices after, because it's like I don't know, he's got issues High Priestess that he's not facing, you know? What's the most likely outcome between High Priestess and Chris? Yeah. Right. Trying to work through things, Seven of Wands, keeping beneficial ideas, releasing the ones that don't work. I see having strong boundaries, standing by your conviction. Kind of tired with the journey, but still persevering, trying to figure things out. I do feel like things are going to get better. Eight of Wands, like, going to get out of this Nine of Wands energy where you're like wounded from the past and just tired from the past and all of that. Things going to transform and things are going to start going more smoothly with the Eight of Wands. So you're going to find solution and like the right way to deal with the situation with the less friction and challenges and drama. I do see like working through like what works, like you're keeping the beneficial ideas, things that work, and releasing what doesn't. Like you're going to get out of that energy, High Priestess, and you're going to move forward. Because you're going to be getting your priorities in order, taking action on your passions in life. You're going to be quite busy. Yeah. Yeah, it's annoying. Mercury and Aquarius originality. Yeah, it's like you're going to find a sense of harmony. You're going to find a way, something that works here. You're going to be guided towards a new beginning. It's like you're leaving behind. You're being guided. And Sophia's going to be very protected. And just kind of moving more towards a sense of harmony and dealing with things like in this new way. Yeah, you're going to communicate differently. You're going to be using common sense and reasoning when it comes to figuring things out. You're going to have a new approach, yeah. Ideas that necessitate drastic change. You're going to take a lateral approach. You're going to find a new approach to the situation, something that works for you too. You're going to find new ways of looking at situation to give you more peace and just focusing on the facts. Like the facts are the facts, you know? And you're going to see situations from a new angle. And thinking about what's best for Sophia. Yeah, it's like you two are going to figure out how to make this work, how to make this function in the new beginning. So I do see the outcome. It is going to get easier. Like it's going to become less rigid. Yeah. Gonna express yourself very like openly, being very flexible when it comes to new ideas. and new visions for the future between you two. See, what do you want High Priestess to know, Source? Yeah, I think it's going to get better. Yeah, it's like you've you know, at the end of this difficult journey lies something beneficial. Despite the sadness and difficulties, this experience is a blessing. Going through the grieving process leads to inner strength and power. So it's going to get better. Because at the end of it lies something beneficial, and we did see that. I think you're being guided to be like a tree. Balance a middle path, find a middle path. Now is the moment to pause and reconnect with yourself and nature so you can get back to who you are. When you're scattered, it becomes challenging to assist others effectively. So I feel like you're being guided to like really focus on grounding yourself, kind of get back in touch with who you are, who's High Priestess now, this new beginning, and trying to find a middle path when it comes to co-parenting. Yeah, and just like be willing to see between the lines here. Pay attention to details. And like your prayers are being heard and answered. Spiritual forces are aligning to bring forth amazing opportunities, gifts, or individuals that will assist you and bring more ease and happiness into your life. So you do have backup. There's reinforcement that's coming. There's a mystery gift coming. And it's something about you having smooth travel. You are currently traveling in the right direction. Any plans you should make should go through smoothly with no interruptions. We did see that. There's still much to learn and discover throughout this experience. But some things we can't see right now, better not to know. Yeah. But I do see it like improving. You're going to find what works. It's like a period of adapting and just kind of readjusting and kind of getting to know who you are outside of the situation, like beyond it, you know. You're welcome. Okay, Asaya. Let's see. Will Wally will Wally reply back to Asaya, Source? Yes. Yeah, Mercury and Gemini. Mercury's all about communication, and so is Gemini. So I do see him replying back, yes. Yeah, I do see him replying back. Yeah, it says when this card appears, in the case of the questioner, will benefit from a period of busy, communicative socializing. Yeah. But there is a chance that he might change his mind. But I think it's a maybe, but I think it's leaning more towards a yes. Yeah. Like there's a chance that he may change his mind, you know, but both of these are about communication. So I think it's leaning more towards a yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's like he's wanting to move past ego. See, we got escape and kind of moving past ego. But there's a chance I think ego could get the better of him, but I think it's leaning more towards a yes that he will. How will that go? Yeah, he may be a bit selfish. I'm gonna see. See, how will things unfold or go between Asaya and Awali source? There's tension. I see honesty. It's like you were very open and honest, maintaining high standards. Like emotional security is important to you. Like I do see you kind of closing things out with the world here and holding on to a sense of optimism. But there could be doubts, you know, in regards to situation and tension still. Like certain opinions could be affecting relationship. And it could be a bit unstable. But I see like wanting to get closure here. And if he's able to maintain that, like wanting to bring closure to the situation, be able to overcome that moon energy, the doubts. The world's a very powerful card. Oh, really? That's weird, Asaya. Does he think Asaya does black magic on him, Source? Awali? King of Swords, Tower. He may feel like maybe that got exposed, like the truth got exposed. It did make him lose some hope and diminish his confidence, but you got the Tower. Like he's trying to be logical in the situation. Yeah. But again, I think he might respond back to your message. Yeah, I do see reconnecting. And he's going to avoid applying pressure. It may be a little unbalanced with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Things may start to become stagnant. Like you may feel like your values are misaligned. Oh. So will there be a healing of this situation, like closure of the situation source, or will it still be unfinished? It depends. Yeah, there is conflicts, right? But you could be cultivating and finding balance, but I think it depends on decision. Yeah. Because you may feel like it's not stable. And there's challenges here still. You may feel like not being openly, emotionally open, but there's still possibility. Yeah, to put the past behind. So it's possible. It's possible. Keep me posted on that, Asaya. Let's see let's get timing. When will Asaya hear from Awali? When will Awali communicate with Asaya? On a special occasion. So I do see him like communicating with you. When you're asking about what happened on an important date or during the festive season. So on a special occasion, it's very interesting. On an important date, huh? 222 on the clock. Maybe it's synchronistic or something. But he is going to communicate because that's saying like he is. You're welcome, Messiah. All right, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully you two can like put the past behind because that is possible. The cards are saying that's possible. Yeah. You're welcome. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off and grab a bite to eat and finish getting ready for the day, and I'll see you guys again later. All right, bye, guys.